not sure how the signal is. Hopefully it's good. I hope it is. How are we doing? The shades, I can barely read the chat, but how's it going? What's up? What's up? What's up? Nice day. Nice sunny day. At a park. I like this park. Used to come here a lot. Uh, Back when I was another girl in my life. Come here, it used to look a lot better. Now it looks like crap. Now it looks like crap. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Again, man, this is gonna be one of those streams. It's not gonna be like super happy. You know, it might be kind of depressing. It might be me just kind of like it is just gonna be me venting. Uh, it's gonna be that. That's right, oversharing. That's right, MrDeadman, doing this parasocial thing. I don't see it as parasocial. I see it more like uh, you guys are kind of riding with me in this journey of life, if you will. It's always been that in a way. Think about it. This channel. This isn't a show or anything. This is real. Add a few black and milds left to smoke. Figured now's a good time to take that. I hope you don't mind. So, I guess I'll start with I ended the stream last night kind of abruptly. It is the wife's birthday week, and last night she was out with her girlfriends, and I figured as much. I mean, she didn't really tell me anything. Normally she would tell me something, you know. She went out with her girlfriends from work, went to a bar, Ojos Locos, whatever she was. They go there a lot. They go there a lot more than I've ever been. Ojos Locos. So you know that place. You know what the reputation is. Hopefully they don't mind me doing a stream over here. I don't think they're gonna mind me. This is a good rendezvous spot. If you wanted to have a fling in the park, this is one of those parks where it normally happens. There we go. How's it going? it early. I had to end it fast because it was one of those moments where what I saw, I just had, I just had. Just had some thoughts, I had some concerns, I had some worries. You know, this isn't anything I haven't shared with the neighbors, who are my only real life friends anymore. Um, the concern, the possibility that my wife could be seeing someone else is real. The concern is there. She claims she is not. And up to this point, I have no reason to believe or suspect she'd be lying to me. My wife has never lied to me, so I don't think she is. Maybe I'm too naive, maybe I'm too gullible, whatever. So I had one of those thoughts. I had those concerns there, and I ended the stream. Pretty much, instead of drinking, instead of smoking weed or any of that, I just kind of went to bed angry, kind of depressed, and just in a moment, just having a moment. I'll take a look at the chat in a minute. No, I can't really see it from here. 42 in these sunglasses. If she is done with you, she has someone like keeping her time field. That is a thought. That's a thought that the neighbors have as well. I'm pretty much 42 in my line of work. Like, keeping friends, maintaining friends is like difficult to do. But my neighbors are pretty much my friends. If anything, my wife likes to hang out with her girlfriends. And they are girlfriends. Like, a bunch of these girls that she works with. And you know what, man? My opinion of them, they're kind of messed up. I think they are bad influences. They're girls that are like, they're baby mamas of other dads. They have other men. They don't have any long time relationship going on. They're like failed marriages, divorce, and all this stuff. And I think it is a bad influence. But what is a man to do? What am I supposed to do? Tell her not to have those friends? Shut her down on that? How am I supposed to do that? How can I do that? There's no way to do that. It's impossible, you know? And it's one of those things where it's like she's making choices and I have to make choices and moves in response. Last night she went to Ojos Locos, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. I've been there with her and her girlfriends before. Ojos Locos is what it is, okay? Look, if they're serving alcohol, they have to be 18. Ojos Locos is shady though, okay? It's a little place in, I think it's Pasadena. I don't know better. It's Houston. Yeah, it's Houston. But anyone, let me know in the chat if you know what Ojos Locos is. Okay, it's pretty much like Hooters, but Mexican Hooters. So big butts. Okay, and they're all walking around in lingerie and all that stuff. Okay. Yeah. Afterwards, she went to the Hop. The Hop. That is a club for. The Hop is here in League City, where this park is. I don't mind sharing that with you. I don't really give a shit. Um, that's a place that's known as like the club for geriatrics. That's where the old ladies go. Okay, and I figured as much. Like, so I was still kind of awake, trying to go to sleep. I heard her come in, and I could smell it. I could smell the alcohol. I was sick. I can hear her like burping, like she's gonna like throw up. And I was like, oh, I'm not helping with any of that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. But I never really had to help with that. Actually, you know what? Back in the day, there's been a lot of times where I had those sick moments. I would drink a lot and I would throw up. My wife would clean up after me before she was even my wife. Like she would like, she actually cared about me and looked after me. You know, we're talking like 19 years together. 19 long years. Good, bad, and all that, okay? So it's not like we didn't have anything. It's not like we didn't have something. We did. I don't think we still do. You know, my family knows about this. Her family knows about this. And I think they want us to figure this out and make it work. I do hope we can. But the fact that she has given me a pass, a green light, to go have a fling, which I'm not going to do, because that's a trap, tells me that it's not going to work. And if it is supposed to work, it's going to be some sort of weird open marriage thing, which is not something I am comfortable with. Yeah, let's say it now. Cuck, all that stuff. I don't really care. Like, I have doubts, I have concerns, I have worries. If and when I do find out that there is another guy, I should have things in place to fire off in that moment. Like, if you want to know what's going on a little bit, I can reveal a little bit more. I don't mind. Right now we are in the kind of disconnecting the finances. We're in that stage. Trying to organize it as if we are like essentially roommates, because that's essentially what we are now. Roommates that share the same bed. We have kids together. Roommates. So we have gone over the finances. We've gone over it. Pretty much it's separate bank accounts. I've already had different bank accounts for travel funds and like a lot of times if you work for the state or if you work for different companies where they pay you to travel, you know, you would probably put that in a different account so that you wouldn't eat it or you wouldn't mix in with all the other money. So I already had that. So I'm using them. I'm pretty much going to disconnect myself from the main account, and we're going to see how that works in the next couple of months and see how that plays out, because on paper it looks like it should, but you know, execution is everything. So that's where we're at right now, in terms of the separation thing. Nothing official yet. Right now, just kind of severing the ties, undoing the chain, so to speak, undoing the binds, and like yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, when you were a kid and you played like a lot of Nintendo, how the controllers would get all wound up and you have to unwind them. We're doing that. We're doing that right now. At the same time, I'm like thinking about the future and wondering how long are we going to be able to stay in this house together, because this being separated like this, like it's, I don't, obviously it's messing with me emotionally, like it's messing with my stress levels. Like I have to just like if I were to stay at the house with her, I would have to like be cool with living with that. But I can't leave the house, because I leave the house when she has the kids. She can change the locks of the door. If she wanted to do that, I think she would. But you never know. I gotta play this smart. I gotta, because what I'm thinking is, around summertime, maybe we try to sell the house and we separate our ways, and then maybe one of the kids go with me, one of the kids go with her. I'm already thinking what could happen. I could, but that's stuff that hasn't really, we're not really there yet, but I feel like we're approaching there. But maybe that's just my anxiety about the whole thing. I think maybe it is. You guys talked to her about it the other day, and she was like, she doesn't plan on leaving the house. She's good. Like she's good at the home. The home, she's making it more of a home. I mean, she's gotten into plants and flowers, and they're all over the place. And she definitely wants to stay there for a while. But like it's like, there's things with the home that need to be taken care of that I would be more interested in taking care of if we were married and doing it together. Living as roommates doing it together doesn't make any sense, because we're talking about major repairs needing in the future, like foundational repairs. Okay, so it is a clusterfuck of a situation. And when I talked to my neighbors about it, some advice they got, I think was pretty good. Made me think about moving down to Georgia West. I have family there. You guys probably already know. I mean, I think my dog's already out there. You guys probably know my mom and dad. I don't know what there was to do. Look at the chat. Get a lawyer. Yeah, a lawyer would be nice. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. Same here. If she finds a new fella, you will have to sleep on the floor next to the bed. No. She finds a new fella. I'm kicking that guy's ass. She's not gonna get some like 6 foot, 7 foot muscle dude or anything like that. No, I mean, it's gonna be some guy that's gonna be some piece of shit. I'm gonna kick his ass. Tell him to get out of my fucking house. Get a lawyer. That is a good idea. Of course, they cost money. But that would be a smart thing to do. Another thing I want to talk about regarding this whole like separation thing. The goal, or the reason why she wants to do this, and it was her that came to me with this whole idea of wanting to separate. She wants to separate because she doesn't want my happiness dependent on her. But I'm like, but you're my wife. Like you're part of me. We're like one flesh. We're supposed to be anyway. Like, yeah, like she wants me to go on, she wants me to find myself. She wants me to find myself, chat. Find myself. At 42, find myself. I'm 42 years old. If I haven't found myself now, when the fuck am I gonna find myself? What do you mean, find myself? What does that mean? What does that fucking mean? Find myself. Fucking shit. Fucking bullshit is what it is. It's fucking bullshit, man. Get all this fucking shit. I'm trying to get comfortable here. You can't see the chat. You're gonna have to bear with my eyes. She wants you to find yourself somewhere else. Maybe. Do it. Smoke DMT? No, I'm not doing any drugs. I'm not doing any drugs. That's the worst advice. Now isn't the time for going on shroom trips or playing around with chemicals, entering substances. No, now's the time to be focused, be super sober, and get ready to make some moves, some major moves. Find myself, and that's what I think is going to happen when finding myself. Because this whole thing, who wants me to go to therapy? Talk to a therapist. Okay, I've done that shit. You know what they told me? You know what I ended up doing? Talking about my feelings. Oh, how do you feel? I feel discarded. I feel angry. I'm upset. Very upset. I'm fucking livid. But how can a man express that in a way that how a man wants to express it? I can't be violent. I can't be like Sean Connery and maybe just slap around a little. Can't do that. Disavow, that's not what you're supposed to do. Now what it is, if they make their mind, they want to leave, just kind of fucked. This stand is too low. It's kind of uncomfortable. I'm gonna raise it a bit. Okay. This whole thing's uncomfortable. And I think the stress is manifesting physically. Like you saw last night, I had to take multiple bathroom shifts, dude. I'm having those nervous shits, Fucking shit, dude. It's fucking me up. And I could want things to be simple. I could want things to go back to normal. But there is no going back to normal. There's none of that. It's this until I get out of this. But I gotta be smart because I got kids and I love my kids. And you know what? Let me tell you something. My kids need me. They depend on me. They do. I'm not saying my wife doesn't do anything for the kids. But let me tell you this. This is true. All this is true, but anyway. I'm pretty much a family man. You know who takes the kids to school in the morning? I do. Okay. You know who's always been there for the kids? I have always been there for the kids. Now my wife's been there too. I'm not saying she hasn't been, but I've always been there. Okay, I'm the sort of dad that even when they were little, I was changing their diapers. I was changing their diapers because my wife would work a certain shift, I'll work a certain shift, and we would rotate that. We were good. There was a team. There was a team effort there, and it was good. It was solid. It was great. I can't lose them. I can't beat them. If I decide to go, they would have to agree to come with me. And I don't think they would. I know one would. The other would probably want to be with mom. Which then would be then possibly a stepdad comes in, and then we're talking about my daughter that you know what? I'm working myself up. I'm working myself up way too much, on this whole stuff. But these are things I freaking think about, man. These are things that tear me up inside. It fucking sucks. I suppose if I stay and embrace this chaos and try to live with it, then what happens then? How does that work? Live some weird marriage? It's not a marriage. It's like this pretend marriage that's just marriage on paper, but really in practice it's just two people cohabitating who have different affairs, official affairs, like things on the side. That just seems so complicated and convoluted, and it's just a disaster, like a train wreck. It's just, I fucking hate this. I hate this so fucking much. That's been 5 years in making, unfortunately. Yeah. Is that like this whole situation? If she's done, right? Yeah. Shouldn't have cheated then. Shouldn't have cheated. I never cheated. What are you talking about? I never cheated. Yes, there were sexualized messages of a sexual nature. Not to shit Lynn, by the way. I want to get the facts straight. It was with that co-host that I had at the Deadman's Tone podcast. Okay? A long time ago. And wait a second. Wait, back that up. The person who said that shouldn't have cheated then? You know what? You know what we did? We went to fucking counseling for that shit. We went to, like, dude, like a lot of marriage counseling for that. We have been trying to work together. No. I spent years trying to work on things, and things were looking like they were getting better, but then there'd always be like some sort of like, she would have a moment, and it's like, what the fuck? You know what? Maybe she never forgave. Maybe she never forgave and all that stuff, and it's just kind of like, it was festering. But I don't think it's that too, because we're like, come on, fuck off of that. I ain't fucking talking about that shit. Fucking talk about it. Because now it's pretty much, she gave me the green light and herself a green light to fucking fuck around. So fuck you. You can stay in the chat. I don't give a shit. I mean, it's fine. You're not banned or whatever. It's just, goddamn, dude. Maybe you shouldn't have cheated in. Yeah, okay. Go fuck yourself. Small, it's not lighting. Too much wind over here. So I'm on a quest to find myself. I guess if I find myself, then I find what I'm supposed to find. So alright, we'll go on that quest. We'll be finding myself. I'll be living, not really thinking about her. Stuff I want to do without her, I guess, and just, I guess that's what it is. One thing I want to do today, when I went on my morning walk near this bridge where I live, there's like what appears to be a homeless encampment. I'm not exactly sure. It's near this bridge. It's far behind private property, and it's like in these woods. And I looked through, and I could see there was some stuff. It looked like people were trying to live there. I didn't see any people. I'm thinking I'm going to check that out today. But if I check it out obviously on stream. And if I go there and there are people there, they could be hostile, you know, they could be that. But if I bring a gift, I guess like a 6-pack of Budweiser or Bud Light or whatever, then if there are people there, then there's no problem, right? Because I have a gift. It's kind of like, What do you do when you approach a tribe? You bear gifts like blankets, the smallpox. But it doesn't really help with finding myself, does it? It just creates content. Maybe what the one chatter said is true. Maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe I shouldn't have cheated. Maybe I shouldn't have sent the sexualized messages to my co-host at the time. So maybe I deserve this, right? Maybe I deserve this. I made this bed. It was a long time coming. Cheat around. I mean, there was an attempt there. It's not like there wasn't an attempt. It just never manifests in reality, like physically. I mean, I'll admit, I could have done things better. I did fuck up. My family wants to see if we can make this work. So what I plan on doing is, for right now, seeing if this plan of like untangling the finances, how it works in practice. So that will take about a month or two. During that time, I will look after the first month. So after February and March, I'll probably be looking into lawyers, probably just to be on the safe side, just to be, what is going on here? What are we doing? Like, there's different things we can do. Like, could see if she's open with still marriage counseling, could resume that. But in those sessions, either we could just be honest, and if she's really done, just like, that's the thing too, if she is really done and she is done, then what is the point? What is the point? It's like, try to like, it's like the marriage is Titanic. It hit an iceberg. It is sinking. Like, getting buckets and trying to throw the water out isn't going to work. It is just sinking. It is sinking. Fuck. Take a look at the chat here. Let's compare it to new guy. Sounds like work to win her back. Don't be stupid. That will just remind her how hard this. Yeah, I work really hard to try to win her back. it's probably not gonna happen. It's probably not gonna work, right? But just be. There's no point. Be the new man she wants. Be the new man she wants. I don't know what that looks like. But if she wants me to find myself and better myself, then I guess I'll just focus on that. I know I said I don't know what the fuck that means. I think I might have an idea. Really think about it. And she has told me that she hates a job, how I get treated there, which she walked all over. It is a shitty job. It is a shit job. It's one of those jobs. No matter how much you work, no matter what you do, there's always fucking more. There's always more shit. There's always more shit. And no matter how good you are, it's like, oh fuck, you're disposable. You're disposable. And it's not. It's a place that they can't retain workers. They can't keep them. They're always hiring because they're always firing and people are always quitting. In that chaos, my strategy is just stay ahead of everyone else. Don't be the bottom, right? You don't want to get caught by the hyenas, by the lion, right? But but it's a lot of work for little pay and no pay raise. Because it's a Medicaid dependent job. Yeah. Coffee's important, guys. Deliver that coffee. Make sure that coffee is good. Man, fucking sucks, so I gotta get out of that shit. Anyway, I don't look at the chat. I don't mind sharing my thoughts and stuff about the stuff. Deadman it is awful during the process. There's an end. Okay. I turn over, yeah. And let me just bring it back to the beginning. I don't mind sharing some of this stuff with you guys. This channel has always been kind of in a way like Dear Diary, MrDeadman, or whatever, okay? I don't know, some people will be like, why are you using this different content? I'm just venting with you guys. It's not like I wouldn't vent this stuff with like my neighbors, which I have before. They've given me pretty good advice. It's really just kind of sort of my thoughts in my head, kind of with you guys there, whatever. In the moment there. Finished the cigarette. Now let me get to drinking. Brought some drinks here. A Coke. A Coke. Gonna fat me up just the same, but at least I won't get drunk. I really should. I will say, the stress of all this, I have been slipping on my diet. Yeah, I'm still 223. I went back. At one point I was like 215. Now I'm back to 220, 223. It is just shit. It is just shit. Anyway, I don't know what else to do, chat. What does she think about me talking about it here? I don't give a fuck what she thinks about me talking about it here, right? Why would I care? Why would I care at this point? Why should I care? Oh, is that going to further bother her? Is that going to bother her? And by the way, I haven't said anything that I haven't said to her. Like, the things I'm telling you, I've already told her. And we already talked about it. Well, not the plans, the brainstorm on that. But that stuff, I'm shit. In fact, I told her this morning. I was like, you are sending me mixed signals. This whole like, you want me to work on myself, but oh yeah, by the way, I want to separate, and it's like you are. It's, I don't like this. I told her, I was like, I don't like any of this. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. If you want me to live like everything's fine, things aren't fine, okay? Then the kids are gonna start asking questions. Oh, hey, yeah, thanks for the $5. Let's see what you're saying there. It's like the chat cuts off. Me and Deadman's marriage are exactly the same time period. It's kind of strange. Is it? Is it kind of strange? Stinky Brew? Can we at least have a link to her live stream? Yeah. Okay. Maybe when she does an OnlyFans, right? I'm getting jacked. You should too. Get jacked. Okay, get built. All right. I think 42 is a bad time to start that. Doesn't the body stop like really producing muscle like around 50 and stuff? I mean, aren't you like not really? How old are you? How old are your children? I'll just say they're elementary and middle school. I'll just put it that way. Okay. I think that there's been times I said the age, whatever. You know, they're so kids, not. I love my kids. They're very smart, and they're very intuitive. They are aware of some things, like not about between the wife and I. It's weird saying the wife because it's like she is legally and technically. Oh my God, it's reminding me fucking anyway. She is legally the wife, and I am legally married to her. She is my wife. I'm gonna continue referring to her as my wife. I mean, but it's a thing of language, huh? But yeah, my kids are pretty smart. There was a super chat message. Oh, for your troubles, don't drink any alcohol. Ease up. Okay. Oh, thank you. I probably didn't see the message. I'm sorry. The shades, they look on the bright side and you will have the time in the world for video games now. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I can play video games all day. No, I think I need to go out and touch grass. I think we're gonna have some moments of me just going out without you guys. Going out to the community, putting myself out there again. I don't know. There's a local pool hall. Maybe I'll just go there, play some better. Can't stream in there. I wouldn't even do that anyway. But not gonna even drink beer or alcohol. So what am I doing? Just play pool by myself. Yes, that's bullshit. Is that or stay around the driveway with the neighbors because they barely do anything. They don't do anything. Just sit around in the garage and drink beer and watch sports. Here's something we could do. Fix up the bike. One bike. But see, I'm full-time employed. You know, can't just leave. And I have this job where if I take time off, it fucks me over with productivity. Oh man. It's like we're getting fucked everywhere. Everywhere. It's like fuckery. It's fuckery. Ah. Not gonna let her. Let's see this. The trash can over there somewhere. Well, we could take a moment and go into the woods. We could take a moment and go into those woods. I'll show you the spot that I used to back in the day. Before my wife, this place was a rendezvous for some fun. And I can show you that. I guess we do that there. I can leave this stand. I don't think anyone's gonna steal it. It's not like that. Let me walk this trail. They turned it into a trail. Back when I used to come here, it wasn't a trail. You actually had to like cross over like concrete and broken concrete and rebar and stuff. All just to have some adult time in a park. Your local park is probably notorious for adult meetups. Yeah, this is all different. This all changed. Dude, my hair is fucking crazy. Fucking weird. This whole thing it's doing. They fixed this up. Let me show you. Grow up, dude. I don't know if the signal's good. I'm just using mobile data. Man, they fixed this up quite a bit. It was not like this. It's totally changed. Look at this water. I dive right in, hit my head on those rocks, be like Jeremy. Like Jer Bear. Yeah. In this spot right, that spot right there. Yeah. Some things have happened. I figured I'd come to the park. Get a different scenery here. Touch grass a bit with you guys. Don't do it. No, I'm not jumping in the water. That's stupid. I do like this park. I like coming here. It's a nice vibe to it. Nice energy to it. I don't know if I really believe in that shit, but I don't know. It's kind of nice to think about sometimes. Something positive. Could use more of that. Wish I should have brought the stand so I could set the phone down. I think we're gonna do that. We'll go back and get the stand. Stay here for a bit. We got another soda. I'll leave this here. Alright. Crazy guy just streaming to his freaking phone. Oh, look, what the hell? There's a table over here? I got a freaking picnic table over here? What the shit? No, it's like a stone table. Look at this. Dude, this is cool. Alright, man. This This is new. I'm so like amazed by this. It's like, dude, this is so awesome, man. Wait, I recognize these concrete slabs. These are the stuff I used to have to like navigate. Dude, every time I would meet up with this girl, like during the meetup, I'm like, I might die out here, dude. It was not even like this. It was like you had to cross over like broken concrete and rebar, like you're playing freaking Mario. And I'm like, I'm doing all this just for like a beach. Yeah, you know. Okay, we're gonna go back and get the stand. It's nice having a change of scenery, though. Have a little creekside conversation, creekside talk. I like that. Huh. Let's do just that. If the streams haven't, if it's all messed up video wise, it will change soon. I'm moving a lot. The stream's probably suffering. You know, I use the cheap T-Mobile plan. They brought their dog here. Okay. All right. We're gonna go back to the creek. Oh fuck! This whole stand thing is cumbersome. She got like a mobile, like a more smaller one. This would be a good area to like, if I ever went back to like filming like little like zombie shorts, this would be a cool thing, cool area. Anyway, here we are. Hell yeah. Dude, that's cool. Okay, that's cool. And we could probably, now if I angle it down, if I sit down, yeah, now you're on my crotch. Oh shit. That's the top of my head. Yeah, bring this thing down. Fuck. Is that, right, what about this one? Does this one go? This pole does not move. Okay, I think that's as low as we're gonna get here. It's all right, guys, we're hanging out. How's it going? It kind of looks like I'm finding myself. The lighting's great. The setting's nice. Look at this, it's perfect. It's almost cinematic, right? Dude, we're on a journey to find myself. I'm finding myself now. Yeah. Oh shit, someone found me. How long can I maintain? You should put your bare foot on the ground. You want to see my toes? You don't want to see my toes. You don't want to see my toenails. My Nosferatu feet? No, 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 no. But grifter's gonna grift. If you want to see my Nosferatu toes, no, I'm not gonna grift you guys. I'm not gonna grift you guys. Oh man. You want to see my Nosferatu toes? We'll do that in a bit. This is nice, man. That's cool. That's pretty cool, man. I can kind of see the channel good. Well, I can see, aw. just like women need to find. Wow, the wind. This pole here. Oh fucking shit! Come on, man. It's kind of a sloped ground. Let me bring this down a little bit. Can I? Will it get lower? Okay, it will get lower. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Let's do that. Now it's more balanced. Sweet, dude. Dude, this does look cinematic. This does look pretty cool. All right, here we are. Your discount Chris Pratt over here, behind the scenes of Guardians of the Galaxy 4 or whatever, some other bullshit. When the Thorpes get their Netflix special, Chris Pratt should play me. Okay? Yeah. And he would have to fatten himself up. He would have to get back to the Parks and Rec Chris Pratt. Okay? If you watch Parks and Rec and you see Chris Pratt there, don't you see me? You do. You do. You see me. It's kind of like overweight, goofball, you know? Yeah. How bad is the balding? So that you can see the top. I always said Baltimore at night looks like... Oh, Baltimore at night looks like the Nosferatu set? Yeah, I can see that. So, this is cool. Cool spot. I like it. I think I have another smoke. Is that bad? I'll show you my feet. You want to see my feet? 34 watching? That's cool. I ain't really doing anything. Fuck. This is the light that I got, by the way. We could do this tonight. We'll have a daily, we'll have a goal of like, I don't know, $50. Goal of $50, and we can go check out the abandoned house. Because when I get home, I'll put my phone on the charger for a bit, and then I should be good to go for the abandoned house thing, which should be fun. But that's a hard $50. Wait, I don't know if is 50 gonna be enough to get me out of jail if I get caught. It ain't a lot lighting. Come on, man. A little bit. Not much. Alright, I'll show you my feet. Want to see my feet? I haven't clipped my toenails in months. So how badly do you want to see my feet? Put some feet emojis in the chat if you want to see my feet. Okay. Got some feet emojis. Happy Saturday. Yeah, happy Saturday, dude. Feet emojis, feet emojis. You want to see a clip of Minar's feet? Wait. I guarantee you my feet are worse than Minar's. I guarantee you that. Okay. Have you seen my fingernails? I don't take the time to clip my fingernails. I don't even have, you know I don't have a blue collar job. I have some paperwork bullshit. Coffee. Coffee's important. I thought about doing that though. I did talk to my dad about getting into the pipe industry, if you will, the pipe coating plants. Oh man, I think my contact he suggested didn't think I was serious. I should go there in person and tell him, hey, there's a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. I'm not going to bore you with that. I want a big change. I'm serious. I know it might pay less than what I make now, but with overtime, it'll make up for it. Sign me up. Tell me what I need to do and how to do it. You got yourself a worker. I do that though. Oh, my own beast. Vacational stream. That's fine. Feet. You guys, there's some feet emojis there. My teeth are in good condition. Surprisingly. I haven't seen a dentist in, I think, 2 years. It's been about 2 years. I am on the wife's dental plan now. That's why I'm making time. Like, I'll tell you what, man. Here, I'll show you my feet. I'm going to get distracted in another story. Okay, here we go. I need to get new shoes, too. A fucking dog got a hold of my shoes. Started chewing on them. Stupid fucking mutt. It is a mutt. And I say stupid, but I do like the dog. Alright, here we go. Oh man. They look awful. They're hideous. They're hideous. Do you see it? Is it on the screen? I can't even see. Is it? Do you see it? Do you see my feet? Do you see my foot? I can't zoom in. Do you see how long my nails are? I need to clip this shit. Look at this. Look at this. Oh man. Dude, they're wrinkled. Dude, they're like wrinkled. Look at it. They're Nosferatu feet, dude. I'm a vampire. I'm a fucking vampire. Are you seeing that? I can't even see the screen. I can't even see the screen here. Please tell me you saw that. Please tell me you saw that. Did you see that shit? Fucking Nosferatu. I'm a vampire. I think I need to find myself. I need to drink some blood. We're not seeing it. Looks normal. Okay. Well, let me, here. Ready? Look at look at that, dude. Dude. Look at that. It's like old man feet. It's like a goblin. Look at that, dude. Feet health is important. In my feet, there's no health. There's no health at all. Look at that. That is bad. I need to clip that. I need to clip this freaking nails. See, it didn't even grip for that. Didn't even say, you know, for $50, I'll show you my feet. You know, with the streamer life, streamer stuff, you know, I think there's a song and dance of that shit. You do it too much and The chat hates you because you're just fucking nickel and diming them, you know? And they just see you as a fucking low-life bum. You gotta ask every now and then. Sometimes you just live in the moment. That's one of those things. Yeah. Give me your thoughts. I want to see your feet. Send me a picture of your feet, and you'll become like a hardcore member of my Discord, where you get access to OPC Don's leaks. You know what? Maybe I should have my feet touch the ground. Touch the ground. Oh yeah. Oh man, vampire feet, dude. Vampire feet. Oh shit. Should we hang out near the water? It doesn't look very accessible. There's a lot of rocks there. A lot of rocks. Alright, I could probably see the chat with these shades. Find myself 1 foot at a time, yeah. That's right. Grounding? Yeah. So yeah, I've definitely heard that feet health is important. Obviously, I've heard that, but I never really paid attention to it. I'm looking at my feet. There's some weird wrinkles and lines all over them. My toes. Wrinkles I've never seen before. You know, like, you guys ever had like your palm read? Ever had palm readings? I don't really believe in that shit. I think it's kind of stupid. You look at your hand, and you're supposed to figure out your life and all that based on the lines. It's like, okay, so to me that's like the equivalent of looking at tea leaves and trying to predict the future. What the fuck is that supposed to do with anything? You know, you're just making stuff up. I think. Because what is the science behind that? But okay, I remember that. Back in the day, when I was like, I think junior high, there was this goth girl who read my palm. She read my palm. Her name was Tiffany. I remember that. Read my palm. She's like, "You're gonna die at 75." It's like, damn, at 75, I'm gonna die. Shit. I wonder if she's right. I wonder if she's right. Look at the seagulls. Pretty nice, huh? What's that? Heart attack? Yeah, probably. At 75? Might be. And you learn to read those lines, you would... If I read those lines, I knew how to read those lines, I knew when the divorce was coming, yeah. Living Dead Girl? Yeah. Well, I'm going to show you guys my palm. You read it. I'm going to show you my palm for like a couple minutes. Give me a reading. Like, what's going to be my near future? Can you see it? Is it focused? Is it focused? I can't even tell if it's focused. Do we got anything? Move up. TK, get in here. Oh, well. You can only read his finger. Okay, well. Here. All right, here we go. All right, now. You think about my need lotion? Two tracks don't cross. Is that good? Are they supposed to cross? Need lotion? The only time I use lotion is when I use it, but I have not been doing that. Some dry ass hands. Are you Mason? No. No, not a Mason. No. Not at all. Man, I think to summarize what I am is some guy who may look and talk like he's blue collar, but has always had an office job sort of thing. I wouldn't really call them office jobs. I call them government bullshit. I mean, a kidnapped kid from the state of Texas. For 7 years of my life, I was pretty much given permission by the state of Texas to kidnap your kids. Yeah. If the state deemed that you weren't taking care of them. Yeah. And they would go into foster care. And those foster parents are screened, right? But they're not, I mean, they're screened. But just because you don't have any criminal history doesn't mean you're not a bad person. It just means you haven't been caught yet. So they go to foster care where, guess what? Even more bad things could possibly happen. Sometimes do. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. And it is. But what can you do about it? You learn that the system is completely fucked. There might be good people, and they might be what helps the system have some nice moments of it, I guess. But it's there's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of fuckery. There's a lot of bad people. There's a lot of vipers. It fucks it up. But I mean, if you left the kids in the bad environments, maybe they would have been fucked too. So maybe more fucked. I don't know. Anyway, that's depressing. We got this nice view right here. Let's talk about something positive. That'd be a test for me. That'd be a test for me right there. I need to learn to talk positive. I am very much a negative person, and that is that's not a good trait. Maybe that's what the wife means. That I need to learn how to find happiness in other ways, and other things. Yeah. But to be positive, I think I need to have hope in things. I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna meditate. Let's meditate, guys. Here, let's look at the river, the creek. We're gonna meditate. Are y'all meditating? Can y'all even see that? Can't even see what y'all see. No idea the glare on the screen. different angle. Let's meditate, guys. Enjoy the moment. Forget about the Thorpes. Forget about Jeremy. Forget about your stresses. Forget about your bullshit. Forget about your wife. She forgot about you. I guess on the plus side, that means I can find myself a big titty goth girl, and it's perfectly fine. But then that also means she could find herself a bull, and I'm not going to be fine with that. Mr. Cuckman. Fucking A. There are alligators in this area. I just thought about that now. If an alligator came up to me right now, what the fuck would I do about it? What the fuck would I do about it? I think the other angle was better for lighting. Now I can't even see the screen at all. Even yes, run. Nothing. Yeah, I do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Maybe that'd be better. If I ran, they'd chase me and eat me. If I stayed here, maybe it'd just be cool and just walk on by. Not even give a shit. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Yeah. This is calming. This is relaxing. But do I seem like the sort of person that can even meditate? Honestly, I'm so anxious, so wound up. I will actively do that right now. Try. With the water behind me. Let's see. Adjust just a bit. Problem is, it's kind of like sloped down. So, alright, I'm supposed to meditate like this. It's kind of like fuck me up. Alright. Fuck. Ground is hard. All these fucking rocks, pebbles and shit. Where are you supposed to fucking meditate? There's all this fucking shit. It keeps on fucking hurting me. What the fuck? Poking me. All these damn fucking pebbles and shit. Fuck you, nature. I'm trying to meditate over here. I'm trying to meditate. You're in my way, dude. I'm trying to meditate, dude. All right. Do you see the water? We're supposed to get the nice scene here. All right, we're gonna meditate here. There we go. Well, get back up. Maggot. It's a maggot. Ah! This ain't fucking working. Alright. We're gonna meditate. Here we go. So. What's that? That was some good meditation there. That was nice. I don't know what I achieved there. Did I do it right? Did I meditate right? Dude, how do I meditate, dude? How do I close my eyes and breathe? Honestly, though, the thought that came to me in that brief, I think, 5 minutes of meditation was I think my approach with a lot of stuff is that using fire, talk about elements, right? A lot of my approach is with fire and earth. And maybe it's better to kind of flow like water. Water beats fire and earth. Water is the best way to go, I would think. It is life. It just, it flows. There's a lot of strength in it. It's life. I think that puts perspective on what I was talking about earlier in the stream, to kind of give this stream a theme, is I think me trying to wall myself up like rock and hard and all that stuff, like stone, and approach the situation with fire and went into like this attack. So it's a mix of that, wanting to attack and also be on the defensive. What if I just learned to just flow? Just flow. Like water. What would that look like, Chad? What would that look like? In some ways, I'm like, what the fuck am I even talking about? Elements, fire, earth, water. After 5 minutes of meditation. What the fuck? But that's me doubting all of it. I need to stop doubting and just live in the moment. Learn how to just enjoy the moment for what it is. Maybe things aren't going the way I want them to go. Maybe I'm not in control of everything. How would I be in control of everything? That's not how life works. I gotta learn to flow. I do want to respond to you, chat, but from this distance, actually with these shades on, the screen is just black. There we go. I can read from here. Bend it like Beckham. Okay. Yo, go flow like a river. Yeah, that's right. That's right. See, at 42, I can read the screen from here. I'm doing pretty good, dude. No readers needed. Still, at 45, that might change. And no, I have not had my prostate checked. Not yet. It doesn't hurt when I pee. If you want to know, TMI, you're not in control of anything. Are we in control of anything, though? What are you in control of? Who is it said that you are the cosmos? What are we really in control of, if you think about it? You can control the money you spend. I mean, I guess you could control what you eat. can control who is in your life, but to a certain extent, you can't really. Because you may have coworkers. You can't control who your coworkers are. You can't really control who your neighbors are. You can't control what your, let's say, what your wife does. You can't really. You can't really. You can't. I think control is kind of an illusion. I mean, you can control some things, right? But sometimes it's like, but there's other people in control of you. And if they have control over you, are you really in control? It doesn't matter. There's people that are enslaved that find happiness in life. Not saying slavery is good, but I think that puts things in perspective. I mean, just need to give up on that. Trying to be like a dictator, authoritarian of your own life, and learn to go with the flow, like a river, like water. For what it's worth, I think this mobile was actually nice. I think it was actually helpful. I didn't even plan it. I wasn't even planning on it. It's nice to have a stream that's actually kind of more positive. You know, in the beginning, it was all like an outpouring of how I feel about, the whole marriage situation. But focusing on that, dwelling on that, that's not helping me. That's not helping me at all, man. It's causing more stress. Take a look at the chat again, guys. This is real. This is real shit, Deadman. That's right. It is real shit. That's right. You being sober and vulnerable is powerful shit right now. Yeah, I could feel the. I could feel the shift. Thank you. Thank you. And by the way, there are times when like partaking in mind-altering substances could be fun and help you see things. Like shrooms are wild, but really what you learn from that experience is only, well, what can you learn if you don't remember anything of it? It's all weird. I think, poor little ant. Is it bad if I kill that ant? Is it bad? I should let him go. He's doing his little ant thing. Okay. If I stay out here longer, I want to start like talking with the ants and then wanting to be like one with nature, and that's not happening. I think I'm gonna put my shoes on and we're gonna get packing up and get back into the, yeah, I don't know, was this a successful grounding? Did I need to take my clothes off to fully ground? I need to set my, it's not a grounding unless I can set my butt on the ground. I gotta set my butt on the ground, then it's a grounding, okay? I know we're on stream and we're on YouTube. I'm just gonna set my butt my natural butt, my real butt, no clothing on the ground to get an actual grounding, okay? And maybe then. Don't watch this part. Okay. All right. There we go. Yes, I have. My butt is on the ground. My butt is on the ground. We're completely grounded. My ass crack is on the ground. And if I stay still enough, I could probably feel ants crawling up it. Hold on. Let me meditate again. All right, that's bullshit. That's like, you don't need to make the sound to meditate. I don't even have to do this. This is bullshit too. It's weird. Like when you're in that moment, I could hear like all the little sounds around me. It kind of took me out of it. And if you want to see, you see this? Can you see this? That's butt cheek right there. You see that? I think that was a nice moment. I think that was a nice moment with you guys. I'm not gonna pretend like something happened that time. That brief, I think it was like 4 minutes of meditation. My mind wasn't completely cleared. I was still thinking about the water thing. We will try that again. We'll do meditation streams. I think that's an idea. We'll do something positive. First off, socks on, pants on, all that stuff. Shout out to the belt. It's definitely doing a lot of work right now. Like I said, the dog got a hold of the shoes, as you can see. I rarely spend money on myself. Don't need to. I don't really care about it. It doesn't really bother me. really, there was a time in my life when I was very materialistic and was concerned about like wanting things to look good and best and all that, but I kind of give it, like I don't give a shit about that anymore. Alright. I don't think putting my butt on the ground did anything to increase the meditation powers, but I'll play around with this tonight. We'll do the abandoned house stream. I know we didn't get $50, but I think we do that anyway. I do appreciate your time. We're parting ways now. Kamikaze felt? No. Kamikaze felt. The shoes? Okay. I'll give this man a like. He's going through it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Your Kundalini is rejoicing. Thank you. Yeah. Just love this guy. Best sense of humor ever. Oh, thank you for that. That's nice, I guess. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be parting ways. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Well, I'll stream again, and it'll probably dwell in negativity. That is the Thorpes and Jeremy, but that stuff I feel like is, unless something else new happened, it's kind of feeling like the same thing over and over again. It's hard to do positive streams because like we're so drawn to the negative, right? I mean, like, can you even fathom what a positive stream even looks like? Talk about what? Good things? Maybe it's not about talking. Maybe it's just like vibing. This is gonna watch a stream about just vibing. What is that? What does that look like? It's so different. Well, save this Coke for later. I did buy a 12-pack of soda. I also bought some, there's these weird Lay's chips at this convenience store I went to. Like some sort of Korean Lay's chips that are KFC flavored. KFC chicken flavored chips. What do they taste like? I can't say they taste like chicken. They don't. They taste like salt and pepper, like, and different herbs and spices. All right. Well, thank you, Gobbledygook. Thank you, guys. I know some of you guys probably be like, why do you stream this stuff? Well, you're watching. That's how it works. Two-way street. You must have enjoyed it. Otherwise, why would you watch it? Maybe stop asking why and just enjoy. I'll take it easy.